It is 2025, and I can gladly say that Tony Ferguson has won another fight. I mean, give it up to him. Give it up to him. Tony Ferguson is on a two-fight win streak before 2026, and it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing ever. I wanted to recap a little bit for the co-main and main event of Misfits Mania. Of course, Tony Ferguson, Stephen Warren versus, and then Andrew Tate, Chase Demoor. But let's go over this. So, like I said, Tony Ferguson has won by decision. He beat up Stephen Moore. All what was it? 5 rounds. All 5 rounds. I think. By the way, Misfits is on to something with the 5 round boxing stuff. That's a lot more enjoyable, a lot more palatable than 12 rounds. Who wants 12 rounds? All right, get it on. Do 3 minute 5 rounds or 5 rounds of 3 minutes. Let's do it. All right. But anyways, Tony Ferguson looked actually really good. He looked really good. He's there to be hit, but he's actually kind of good at boxing, dude. Good, decent head movement. When he initiates his head movement, he's a lot better. You know, when he's ready to start initiating head movement, and like on the last, the first punch of a combo, he's really good. If you're quick enough, though, his right hand's really low, so he gets clipped with a lot of left hooks throughout this fight. But little recap. Tony Ferguson just kind of wails on him. He kind of keeps the pressure, keeps him going. Like I said, decent head movement. He gets clipped a couple times, but his chin, if he's not going against Michael Chandler, or is that the last person he got chinned by? Yeah, I think that's the last person who knocked him out. If he's not going against Michael Chandler, he's not going to get chinned so easily. All right, he's a bit of a zombie. He's a zombie in the cage. He'll walk towards you. And he'll drain you down. He'll drain you down. He has really good, pretty good combos. Pretty quick. Not the quickest, but he's really good at like a 1-1-2, 1-2. Decent at tracking too. He knows when to go to the body when they're messing around with too much head movement. Like Stephen Warren, with respect to him because he was tough, showed a lot of grit. Let's show some highlights. Actually, I think this was at the end of round three. I think end of round three. Will it reset? Crud. I don't know how to use this Instagram clip stuff. Let me do this. Yep. So yeah, like he's really good at following somebody on the back foot. Like he's like Yuri with his with his treadmill training, dude. He can follow you. He can kind of chase you down and track you down pretty good. So that's him knocking him down in the third. Stephen Warren was a lot of back of the head stuff that wasn't back of the head. That was not back of the head. Not like I don't think that shot was a back of the head that knocked him down. But anyways, really good pace, good pressure. I was worried for him in the fourth because the fourth I think he lost. In my opinion, he lost the fourth. Got tagged a little bit, almost either he like got hurt to the body or something. Like he dipped down for an uppercut. By the way, Misfits, their streaming service, which I paid for, which was Rumble Premium. I definitely paid for that. I watched it legally. Very laggy, very laggy. So in between heavy shots, it would freeze frame and then boom, it keep on going. So it's hard to tell. But I thought Ferguson would get put away in these later rounds because it looked like he was fading. But dude, look at this clip for round five. Look at this round five clip. You think, and then he puts it on him. Oh, dude. He had him wobbling about. I don't think he even knew. I think he was out on the feet right there. He is looking away from Ferguson. Ferguson's right here. He is looking away, wobbly tobbly, like a Jenga tower about to go over. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, you don't do that to anybody. You don't do that to anybody. I think they could have called that a finish. Like, look at all the spit that flies off too. Look at this. Bam! And he's done. Look at him. He's doing the Anthony Smith chicken dance. All right, look at everyone in the comments too. So happy, dude. It's so nice. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He's found his home. Tony Ferguson has found his new home, and it's Misfits boxing. Because if he's not going against crazy people, if he keeps on going against like mediocre people, dude, and he's making, I'm pretty sure, decent money. I wouldn't be surprised if he made like 250K, 250,000 to win this. I don't think you get a win bonus for boxing, so I think they just paid him a flat, maybe 300,000. Maybe with the belt, like since he defended it, he got a little bit more. But also, It was a fun and exciting fight. This is, this is the most fun boxing fight I've ever seen. Because boxing sucks and it's boring, but Tony, no matter what sports he's in, dude, Tony's gonna make it fun. All right, Tony's gonna make it fun. Look at him again. Just look at that. Bam. Quick right. I mean, quick right. And then this is a young guy. If Tony's like 40 something, he's doing it to a young guy who, respect to him's tough, but. And I think he boxed as a kid or something. I don't know. But tough. Insane. Great win for Tony Ferguson. I'm happy for him. Please keep on giving him not cans, but you know, like this guy's pretty decent. And he whooped up on him. He whooped up on him good, so keep on giving him people that are reasonable for him to fight. Is what I guess is a good thing to say. This is a reasonable fight. You're not gonna have to watch Tony Ferguson get put out cold. All right, even though he was so close to getting put out in the fourth. I'm telling you, I was scared. But yeah, okay. So there's that. Let's go over to the main event, dude. I mean, how bad can you be? Andrew Tate lost, I think it was like 58-57 or something, to Chase Demoor. To Chase Demoor, he lost. What are we doing here? What are we doing, Andrew Tate? Like, are we drunk or are we coming in? Like, I know he's 40. This guy cannot throw a punch. He cannot punch himself out of a paper bag. If he was trapped in a paper bag and it's like, all right, we need a good jab for you to escape this paper bag, he'd be trapped in there for forever. I don't think Chase Demoor would ever get out. I know he's big and tall, but you've actually fought like your whole thing is like you're a gangster, you're a G, and you'll fight, you know. And then you do this. You do awful. Let's look at some clips. I don't know what clips did I grab. All right. So loses his debut. Dude. Is there gonna no clips from him getting rocked? He got rocked. So I had Tate winning like the first and second, barely, awfully winning the first night, and then the third, or it was like the third or fourth. The fourth, I think he almost gets put away by an uppercut. He's wobbly, cobbly, dribbling on the floor, out of the side of his mouth. You don't think, like, I thought he was about to get put away. In the fourth, fifth, and sixth, he looked like he was done. He gassed out. I know he's 40, but he was doing body shots. He was doing body work on Chase Demoor the whole night. I guess you could say that because Chase Demoor was clenching up and having him put his massive, I'd say he's at least like 10 or 20 pounds heavier than Tate. So maybe that's why. But that was awful. That was awful. Complete awful. Both of these guys should never had the chance to fight for a belt, let alone have one of these guys be an actual champion. Like, it's awful. It's actually awful. Recap. It's just... You think Tate would know how to fight. You think he would know how to throw a good jab, throw a good hook, throw a good something. He can't throw anything. He is awful. He can't punch. I don't think... I tweeted this. If you didn't know... If you had no background information on Chase Demoor, no background information on Andrew Tate, you would think this was like a... Like, you know that Paddy Pimblett boxing match he had where he got knocked out? He got knocked out by... someone who has a lot of special skills in Fallout, you know, in Fallout, his special skills would be maxed out, all right? All of his special skills would be maxed out. You would think this would be a special Olympics boxing match between Chase Demoor and Andrew Tate. Honestly, that's how bad it looked. That's how sloppy it looked. That's how out of shape they looked. Like, they're decent physique, but, like, Tate's gassing out in the third, doing nothing. They're not like crazy 1-1-2 hook dip 1-2 lean back slip 1-2 uppercut. It's like they are like a Marvin Vettori and Roman Dolidze jab back fist in the same hand. Some of that crazy Juliana Pena type striking, even though Juliana Pena actually keeps a good jab on her sometimes, or keeps her feet up from under her, but This was, I think, the worst thing ever. This is the worst uh, fight experience ever. The worst fight ever. What was the woman's fight for the co-main of Paul Joshua? I don't know. I forgot. That was better than this. They're lucky Ferguson, Steven, or whatever his name is, Stephen Warren. So Ferguson Warren happened before this because that was actually a fun fight. They're lucky because that was actually fun, or else no one would care. I think Andrew Tate would lose to a grandma in an old nursing home. He'd probably lose to me with all my limbs gone. He'd probably lose to a newborn baby, and it'd be a close split decision for the baby. Chase Demoor, I think. I don't know. I think MMA Joey could put him out cold. I think bedtime MMA sleeps him in the second. I think Guru uh probably jabs his face off to a decision. I don't know. He may gas out like Tate. Uh, Actually, Joey would probably lose to Demore. I don't know. I don't know if he could stay in his if he could stay seating in his seat, Joey would maybe win. I think Kenny Okoye would probably whoop on him. I don't know. I think about anybody would whoop up on Chase Demore. Anybody would whoop on up on Andrew Tate. I feel actually worried for them in stepping out into society. If when you've shown your combat prowess, it either makes people scared to mess with you or more confident. Dude, I would be so confident to mug Chase Demore or Andrew Tate. I wouldn't even have a weapon to mug him. I'd just say, "Give me your money," and they would probably give it to me if I showed any level of if I threw in a leg kick, dude, they're done. If I show a good jab, like a strong stiff jab that's quick, they're done. If don't let me show them a 1-2. If I show them a 1-2, they're gonna be giving me their money, running away. All right. Uh, I think you should be stripped of a belt for Chase Demore. He should not have a belt. Give it to Ferguson. Dude, Ferguson would probably knock out Chase Demore and Andrew Tate in the same night. Just being real. Probably Stephen Warren would probably have a more competitive fight. Uh, or not more competitive. Stephen Ward would probably make it close with Chase Demore and Andrew Tate. He would make it close. Stephen Warren. I would pick any top level MMA, WMMA fighter to whoop on these guys. I think Pena puts him out. I think like Jacqueline Cavalcanti puts him out. I think Lana Santos puts them out, and these are good looking. Like Lana Santos is a good looking woman. She would still put these guys out. I'm worried for their safety. I'm actually genuinely worried for their safety. If they go out into public with people knowing how awful they are at fighting, they may get just flatline KO'd on the street, palms up. Face down, palms up. Uh, Sleep like knocked in Fortnite. Beedoo beedoo. Knocked down in Fortnite. I don't know. This was an awful fight. I wasted my time watching this. Thank goodness it was only 6 rounds. Imagine if it was 12 rounds of this. If it was 12 rounds, Demore probably would have knocked out Tate. This was 12 rounds, Demore would have knocked out Tate. Just would have. But that's why you need to get rid of these so many rounds. 5 rounds. 3 minutes. 5 3-minute rounds. Misfits is on to something, kinda. Alright? They're on to something. Give everybody, make it a boxing rule. Every single boxing match. 5 3-minute rounds. Championship rounds. You can do 10 3-minute rounds, or maybe 15 or 12 3-minute rounds, or like 13 3-minute rounds. I don't know. Yeah, maybe for championships you stick with the 12 3-minute rounds, but like normal boxing, I don't know. Maybe even for championships you still do like instead of 5 3-minute rounds for championships, you do like 10 3-minute rounds for championships. That's a lot more, or maybe like 8 3-minute rounds for championships, something like that. So we're not standing there all day if it's boring. Because all the interesting boxing matches are like in the first 3 rounds, or like the first four rounds, anyways. There's nothing interesting going on in round 11. Like, when's the last time something interesting happened in round 11? Oh, round 12, he just turned it on and That round 11 was all the difference, dude. I'm so glad we had that round 11. No, round 11, round 11, 12, 11, 12, 10, 9 suck. No one watches them. They skip over them. Only highlights are from round 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Okay? But yeah. So that was the video today. Ferguson won, so that made my year. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He's being Salt Pappy by TKO. You probably could have given him the Warren Spencer TKO too. I was saying Steven Spencer, it's Warren Spencer. I don't even know what I was calling him at the beginning of this video. I was calling him, I was close. But yeah, Tony looked pretty good, dude. Looked pretty good. Chin's a little out there. A lot of footwork's not the best. A lot of overthrowing, a lot of stepping over himself to get to his guy, but he can track pretty well. I think he'll do pretty well. I hope he retires soon, though. He is old. He is very old. Very old. And so I don't know how many more he wants to do before he retires, but I say you give him 2 more, maybe 3 more, and then on that last one have a big send-off. Tony Ferguson is in the Misfits Hall of Fame, something like that, So Tony, amazing win. Chase Demoor, you should retire. Andrew Tate, you should retire. Did it say what the scorecards were? No. Dude, he is 39 and he did his best. He gave his all respect, G. Chase thought this was a wrestling match because Chase was the one clinching. I knew it. Tate ain't gonna win, but I still love him. He's champ. Okay. Worst fight I've seen. There we go. There's some real. Those are some real comments. I thought Andrew would win for sure. Everyone did. Props to Chase for the victory. Andrew is still a legend for taking the fight he had nothing to earn from. So he just bought the company and made this fight for no reason. He had nothing to earn from this fight. Chase the hugger. Andrew looked like he was having a heart attack. I wonder what kind of fan would be. He should like hugging. If Makashev's your profile pic, you should enjoy hugging. I don't know. But yeah, awful fight. Tony Ferguson, let's just watch it back some clips, dude. Tony Ferguson feeling himself. Bam! Puts him down. Yells in his face. It's Tony time. It's Tony time. Look at him. He goes for round 2. Oh my goodness, dude. That was right on the ref. And then this one. Dude, let's just rewatch this chicken dance one last time, alright? So they're trading. He's pretty good at counter-striking, too. And then, bam! And he's done. He's out right here. Right here, he's out. He's out. Dude, where are you looking? Do you see this? Where is he looking? He's like, all right, Tony's right in front of me. I got to put my guard up. And then Tony runs in. Oh, dude. Put some pepper. He put some pepper on him, dude. Put some pepper on him. Stole the night. Stole the night. Great performance from Tony. I'm happy for him. I hate that I had to watch Tate Demoor. But yeah, that's just how it is. So that's my little recap. Sorry I was gone for a while. I had nothing to make. Because Anthony Joshua Paul, I like making like 20 minutes at least, and I'm kind of drawing this out to 20, but it's close enough. But yeah, so don't be funny. Make some money. Buy the numbers.